The Birds Garden of Isfahan, located in a zone called Birds Square, spans approximately 20 hectares and is home to over 300 bird species. Birds like parrots, cockatoos, and flamingos. In addition to bird watching, in addition to bird watching, visitors can enjoy the tranquil green spaces of the garden and engage in activities such as walking, picnicking, and photography. The garden also features a shop where visitors can purchase bird-related products and local souvenirs. Overall, it provides a great opportunity for family recreation, nature appreciation, and bird observation. Kaho Bridge is more famous than other bridges of Zayanda Road because of its architecture and tile decorations. This bridge, which was considered one of the most beautiful bridges in the world during the Safavid era, was mostly used as a dam. Between each of the two eastern and western sides of the bridge, a building has been built, which contains several rooms decorated with paintings. This building, which is called Shanishan, was the seat of nobles and emirs who were called to this place to watch swimming and sailing competitions on the artificial lake. A stone bench is all that remains of the king's seat. In the words of Professor Upham Pope and Jean Chardin, Kaju Bridge is a historical work of the pinnacle of Persian bridge architecture and one of the most interesting bridges that exist, in which there is rhythm, honor, dignity and the combination of the happiest consistency, tools, beauty, and fun, and there is entertainment. This bridge has 24 spans, which are made of carefully carved cubes, and in the middle part, it is blocked with wooden dams to catch the river. Kaho is one of the bridges that played a role in regulating the flow of water in the river due to the presence of a gate or valve under its arches. When the dam valves are closed, the water level behind the bridge rises. The possibility of creating a lake behind the bridge is provided. The building of this dam and lake is to be a view of the buildings and gardens located in that place, and while sitting in those buildings and gardens, you can enjoy the view of the lake created by closing the dam. In fact, by blocking the lower openings of Kaho Bridge, its western part becomes a small lake. During the period of Shah Abbas II, when official ceremonies were held in Hafdast and Aina Khan palaces, Kaho Bridge was boarded up and a part of the river that was located in front of the royal palaces was turned into a lake, and fireworks were performed on the waters of this lake. Is coming. In fact, the main function of this dam was to create a lake for royal celebrations and ceremonies. Sisisepal or Olivardi Khan Bridge is a bridge with 33 spans, 295 meters long and 14 meters wide, which was built under the supervision of Olivardi Khan Ondaladze and with the architecture of Master Hossein Bana Esfahani, on the Zinda River in the city of Isfahan and at the same time as the reign of Shah Abbas Safavi. The celebration of water sprinklers and the ceremony of the Armenian pilgrims of Isfahan were held during the Safavid period. The idea of building the Sus Bridge was born in 1008 and in the 12th year of the reign of Shah Abbas I, and in 1011 Olivardi Khan Ondaladze Gurji, his famous general, was commissioned to finish the construction of the bridge. In the travelogues of European travelers of that time, this celebration references have been made. In this celebration, which was held on July 13 every year, people participated in this ceremony by splashing water and rose water on each other. The Armenians of Jolfa in Isfahan also held their pilgrimage ceremony in the area of this bridge. This bridge is considered one of the architectural and bridge-building masterpieces of Iran and has a unique beauty and grandeur. Nakish Jahan Square is a rectangular square 560 meters long and 160 meters wide, 440 meters long and 160 meters wide, in the center of Isfahan city. There are 202-story cells around the square. In addition, the four buildings of Ali Kapo, Shah Mosque, Sheikh Lotfallah Mosque and Sardar Kaisaria are also built in the middle of the four sides of this rectangle. The historical buildings on the four sides of Nakish Jahan Square include Ali Kapo, Shah Mosque, Imam Mosque, Sheikh Lotfallah Mosque and Sardar Kaisaria, which is the main entrance to Isfahan Bazaar. In addition to these buildings, 202-story rooms are located around the square, which are generally the place of supply of handicrafts of Isfahan. Ali Kapu Palace, the original name of Alikapu, is a building that was actually at the entrance of the Safavid government house and had a simple shape at first. Over time and during the reign of Shah Abbas, floors were added to it, and during the reign of Shah Abbas II, a colonnaded porch was added to it. This building is located on the west side of Nakish Jahan Square and in front of Sheikh Lotfallah Mosque. Its height is 48 meters and it has 6 floors, which can be reached by spiral staircases. What has made Ali Kapo to be among the magnificent and exquisite works of the Safavid era, are the miniatures that are the work of the famous Safavid era artist Reza Abbasi. Based on the principles of mirrors and views, is that it has a different view from each side, so that the front of the building has 2 floors, the sides have 3 floors, and the back of the building has 5 floors, but in fact this building it has 6 floors. Minar Janban is one of the historical monuments of Isfahan. This building is actually a tomb that was built on the grave of an ascetic and pious sheikh named Uncle Abdallah Karladani, who died in Dhu Hijjah 716 AH. In the beginning, it was only a porch, and later 2 famous minarets of Minar Janban were added to its building. Therefore, without a doubt, the construction of the porch and minarets started after 716 AH and was completed. Minar Janban used to be located on the road from Isfahan to Najafabad in a village called Karladan, which is now one of the neighborhoods of Isfahan city. The remarkable thing about this historical monument is that by moving one minaret, the other minaret also moves, and it is necessary to mention that each minaret is 9 meters wide and 17 meters high. Azure and turquoise tiles decorate this building. It was built in Bidabad region of Isfahan by Ali Qoli Aga, one of the courtiers of two Safavid kings, Shah Suleiman and Shah Sultan Hossein Safavid, in a collection that he was the founder of, in the year 1125 AH. This bath is of Isfahan-style architecture in the late Safavid era. The bathroom building includes two large and small bathrooms and a pool area. Each of these two baths consists of two main parts, the bathhouse and the hothouse, so that men and women could use it separately in that period. The shape of the base of the large bathtub is designed as a regular octagon, and platforms are designed around the tub. The spaces behind them are decorated with circular arches, and the middle dome of the tub is based on 8 large stone pillars. The decoration of the bathroom ceiling is formal and the skylights are regularly designed from the surrounding space towards the center of the ceiling, which adds to the beauty of the ceiling decorations by creating bright shadows at different times of the day. This building is now, after reconstruction and restoration, in the form of an anthropology museum open to the public. These two were famous and benevolent eunuchs. Hasht-Behesht Palace, which was once called the most beautiful palace in the world, was built in the year 1080 and during the reign of Shah Suleiman Safavid in the middle of Bagh Bulbul. The first school of the Qajar period in Isfahan is Hasht-Behesht Palace, which was known as Homayoni School. The vast garden in which the mansion is located was a part of the Great Garden of Naqsh Jahan, which was built by Shah Ismail I and was divided into several parts during the time of his successors, especially Shah Abbas I. Hasht-Behesht Garden existed during the time of Shah Safi, and during the period of two subsequent kings, namely Shah Abbas II and Shah Suleiman, they added trees to this beautiful garden. It is necessary to mention that the Kushk Bagh belongs to the time of Shah Suleiman Safavid, during which the garden was completed and modified in 1080 AH. It was completed in the third year of the Safavid Shah Suleiman's reign, and according to some historians, this 8-sided garden was the residence of the king's shrine, where 4 people lived on the ground floor and 4 people lived on the first floor. This 2-story building with beautiful arches and many decorations is considered one of the brilliant examples of Safavid-era architecture. This palace has been called 8 Behesht, and 8 in heaven, since the beginning of its construction.
Thank you for accompanying this beautiful video. If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel and ring the bell and like to help us improve the channel so that it will be fun to produce more and better programs. If you have any questions or suggestions about the channel, if you have any content, I will welcome all of you to watch the channel with open arms.